chunky calves. I'm like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Like my calves were like smaller than my wrists.
Wow.
And I actually trained my calves, and there's nothing I can do about it. Like, you know, like how a horse got like those like thick legs, and he's got like tiny little like. That's me.
No, yeah.
That's me. I just got like
correct.
straight muscle here, and then just nothing down there. There's not even any fibers down there. Like even if I train it, there's just nothing's gonna happen.
That's so
That's
funny.
straight bone.
You look like the guy who doesn't do leg day, but you actually do leg day probably more than most people.
That's crazy.
Definitely more than David.
Definitely more than David. He actually looks like he does leg day. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's crazy.
Ah,
The other
that's
day-
so unfair.
the other day someone from my jazz band was like, "Dang, you can like squat a lot." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Speaking of a lot,
Oh, you started? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Anyways, yeah. Welcome back to The Elevator, the podcast where we take elevator small talk and turn it into in-depth conversations. I'm your host, Ezekiel Day, and I'm here with...
I'm Ian.
popcorn.
We're just
That was
going...
so boring.
Calm down. Right hand rule. We're just going this way.
Right hand.
Right hand rule. Okay.
Right hand
You're
rule.
left-handed though. You just disrespected your entire race.
What can I do? I didn't...
Your
come up with
entire
this.
race?
Yeah,
Also, on a side note, I'm pretty sure left-handed people are just born superior. Because every person I met who's left-handed is just actually just like they were like born different. I don't understand. I mean, they're literally born different, but they're mentally like they're like actually cracked. I don't know
I
why.
see.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Well.
I mean,
okay.
but the consequence that you like smear your paper every time you write.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know.
That's just unfortunate.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Unless you're writing a different language. Wait, in our languages... Okay, sorry, never mind. I'm JP.
I'm Brittany.
Nice. So, how was your guys' week? I guess we could start with Brittany and go this way.
Whoa.
Oh, okay,
Ooh.
cool.
We went backwards. Now
Yeah.
it's left-hand roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's left-hand roll.
representation. Let's go.
I actually had a pretty good week. I did really well on my thermodynamics exam on Thursday, which I was worried about because I did not do too hot on the first exam. So hopefully I can still do well in the class overall. And then I finally got cleared for symmetry.
There you go.
That's not symmetric.
You know what? I don't want to hear anything from you.
Yeah.
And then I finally got cleared for my internship
That's
this
good.
past week as well. So
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
It's too late now. You missed the moment.
Dang.
um
I'm a supportive friend, I promise. I promise.
so I was finally able to actually get into the Google Classroom that has all the interns and actually meet
Yes.
everybody.
Nice.
What do you think of the people? Like, actually, you don't have to say that live, but like,
I don't really know anybody yet. I mean, the only people from MIT I saw were someone I already knew was working, which is a Core 16, but then there was a new person I saw who's a computer science and math major.
things are cracked.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Math majors are crowd, not computer science.
people were kind of like all over the place. I saw one person from Carnegie Mellon.
Sorry.
What?
No, nothing.
You seem
Go
like you have
ahead.
like good schools at your internship.
What happened?
There's like people from like really good schools at your internship.
I would say so.
Nice.
They're just like kind of all over the place. But I was trying to find housing. I initially was trying to find roommates, but everybody is so picky, and I can't afford $2,000 a month down there.
Did you get like a
'cause that's just
housing
crazy.
stipend or no?
They were very clear. We don't give travel stipends. We don't give housing stipends. And I'm just like, so you don't want me to work here then? Is what you're saying?
Dang.
But yeah, thankfully I have an option that I hope I get. It's pretty good. It's really cheap and it has a lot of good amenities. So I'm hoping I get that. And it will also allow me, one of the MIT students going, to carpool me because I'm not going to have a car there. So I'm really hoping it works out because I don't have any other option. But
Well, you know, it better work out.
It better.
yeah, it better.
Whatever this agency is or like entity that you're working for, it must not be very nice to work for in general, I imagine.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The onboarding process was so stressful because there's just no communication, or very little communication, I should say. And I was led in one path, but then it turned out I was going down that wrong path, and I just didn't know because nobody was like talking to me. And I was just kind of like one specific example is I thought one lady was doing all my like drug and background check stuff to make sure like I wasn't a criminal, obviously. So I was reaching out to her in like December being like, hey, I sent off this form. Do you need anything else from me? Just crickets from her end. And then I followed up like a week later, still nothing. And then turns out she was never actually in the whole system. She was just there as a third party, whatever. And I didn't know until March, whenever my original hiring manager reached out to me and was like, hey, so you haven't done this, and this. And I was like, well, I thought so-and-so was doing it. And she was like, oh, no, she's not really with us. And I was like, okay, then why was I given her contact info? But all that's done, thankfully. But I'm really hoping that's not a representation of what it's going to be like working there.
Okay.
But I can't imagine, or I wouldn't be surprised if it's not different.
Yeah.
Well, experience is experience.
Yeah.
That is true.
You guys have something to say, JP, about your week?
What did I do this week?
Nice.
What
Okay,
if I...
yeah.
Wait. Hang on. So, I have a problem where I have very bad short-term memory for some reason. I have trouble remembering what I do. Like, even yesterday, I could not tell you what I did unless I, like, thought about it for a few minutes.
Sounds like dementia.
It's not... It could be dementia. I don't think it's dementia because I'm not forgetting people.
Are you Dory? Do you have short-term memory loss?
I don't know. Maybe. It could be a thing. Anyways, today, though, I was doing my machine learning, and the stuff that we're actually learning right now is kind of fire. We're doing, what's it called? It's not a Markov chain exactly. Markov chains are fire, though. But it's like a Markov-esque machine learning thing. And
Pretend like I know what you're talking about.
yes, you know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm
Yeah,
talking
Markov.
about. It's so fire.
Mm-hmm. You know, I heard someone was also taking machine learning today, and he said that, like, he's so behind on work, and, like, he's, like, waking up super early in the mornings and, like, sleeping basically anything, and he's just, like, I just want it to end.
That's fair. The class is not very interesting in general, but what we're about to do, I know it's about to go crazy. Like, it's about to go so hard right now. It's
So you're
actually
telling me
so
everyone
good.
else is going to fold.
What do you mean?
Like, people are just going to fold in the class.
No, the class is actually really easy.
Okay. Sure, buddy.
Yeah. It actually is.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, it's not. I lied. Never mind. I'm sorry. I count.
You know, you're like
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. It's like, you ask ChatGPT, hey, can you solve this homework question for me? He goes, oh, according to physics laws, the answer is this. Are you sure? I'm sorry for the incorrect answer. Let me rectify this. Oh, this is now the correct answer. Are you sure about this answer? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rectify my mistakes. This is actually the correct answer. Are you sure this time? Yes, I'm 100% confident.
Wait.
You type it into MITx and it's wrong. So you say, you're wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. This is actually the wrong answer. To correctly do it, you do it. It just goes on forever.
It sounds like
That's
you've been using this to do your homework.
I haven't been using it to do my homework, but I did attempt using it one time, but it didn't work.
I see.
So then I never used it again.
Yeah, that's fair. ChatGPT is not very it's very smart for an AI, but it's I feel like it's the level of like an average student here, which is not what you need in times of crisis.
It's not near an average student here.
No?
Depending on the class.
Okay, depending on the class, yeah, you're right. So that was my week. The only thing I did was the machine learning homework, apparently. We can move on.
Let's see. My week's been pretty good. I also had a midterm. It's my last midterm of the semester.
Nice.
I did pretty well, so I'm happy about that.
Nice.
Pop off. We love you, King Ian. You're
Okay.
amazing.
No.
Pop off, King. Slay.
Calm down.
Anyways.
Been working on my robot a lot for 2007, like the design and manufacturing class. It's going along pretty well. I can get points now.
What?
What?
It's fine.
Your
Oh.
robot. It's
Oh,
a robot. This
that's-
is one of the...
It's a robot.
It's a robot.
That's my robot from the same class.
It's
Nice.
so cool. Should we bring it in frame? Is that legal? Does your baby
So,
consent to being on camera?
Sure.
Does
It's
your
not gonna
baby
fall
consent
apart.
to be on camera?
Asking for consent is extremely important, Ezekiel. You better not be laughing at that.
Wait, but why would you ask Brittany if...
Well, this thing can't respond, so I guess it can't give consent. So
It's
I
not
actually
sentient.
folded.
It's
I
not
lost.
sentient.
I lost.
Basically, what it does is this thing holds a red ball, and I'm hoping it doesn't come totally undone, but there's motors on the bottom, and it's supposed to actuate where
Actually, big words. Big word alert.
Dang.
it's just a little bit misaligned, but goes like that. And then this thing.
It's so tall.
But
Your
that's
baby
what
is very tall.
that's what my
He's a
robot
big kid now.
does.
He's a big kid now.
He should be a basketball player.
Damn. Put this kid in that. He could dunk. He could do. Oh, fire.
That would definitely be cheating.
Wait. If you made like a big version of this, you could actually just win all basketball games. Because
Well,
you
not
catch the ball in here, no one can take it.
Until
And-
something just hits it from the side and it goes.
Well, you would make a more
Oh, I
robust
see.
design, like you'd like put some supports on that, maybe make a wider wheelbase so it's a little bit harder for it to tilt over. You know,
Mhm.
so center of gravity, change the center of gravity.
Oh my gosh.
I still need to work on it, but this is pretty much what it's gonna look like
Yeah.
for the most part.
Nice.
Mine is not as
You wanna
complicated.
hold her?
Oh, sure.
Okay, anything
My
else?
friend
Ian?
Kyle named her Elizabeth.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's a nice
This
name.
feels. It feels. I don't know.
Elizabeth is a nice name. Like, it just has so many like possibilities for nicknames.
Mhm.
You got like Elle, Ellie, Lizzie,
Lizzie.
Liz, Beth.
Oh, you know
So-
what Liz
so
rhymes
many.
with? Riz. Elizabeth.
No.
Yeah.
I know. That's literally child abuse.
Well,
Wait,
it was
no.
nice while it lasted. Thank you guys for the podcast.
No, wait, hang on. He's gone.
Bye.
All right, I'm the
Bye.
host now. I'm hosting. So, your role was going pretty well.
Oh, let's see. Yeah.
I became host. I'm host now.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So yeah, my robot's going pretty well. What else did I do? I was helping with like a flying program this weekend. It's called like Ebony Affair. So it's for like it's like a program for students to like visit campus before they like officially come here for like orientation.
Say Ebony Affair.
Yeah.
Why is this guy laughing? Why is this guy laughing?
Why is it called that?
It's for like okay, so there's like three main like flying programs. There's like CPW, which is like the big one for like everyone.
Mm-hmm.
There's Sin Limite, which is for Hispanic students. That happens before CPW.
Yeah.
And then Ebony Fair after CPW for like African American students.
Why are you laughing?
Who came up with that name? Why would they do that?
What is? I actually don't know what ebony means.
Don't.
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 Wait, do not Google. Okay.
Please don't.
Wait.
My guy,
Wait.
we never learned.
Wait.
We already made this mistake once.
No, this is not fair. Why would they put something so sus as the name of a thing?
That's why I'm asking. Why would they do that?
There's another program that also uses the word ebony, but it's for women. I forget exactly. I think it's a women leadership thing. It's also named Ebony.
I need
There was
to
an
know.
email sent today about like a program you could join, and it was all, like the acronym was actually really funny.
Yeah, first year artist program, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheer artist program.
But yeah, continue. What about this Ebony Affair you were part of?
Yeah. So, yeah, it was till today. So, all the students like left earlier today.
Okay, so you ended your affair.
Yeah, I've ended my affair for now.
Oh.
Until next year.
Oh. Wait, I don't know if I get it. Never mind.
And let's see. Other than that, I was hosting like a so I was helping start like a club at MIT called
Start a club. Oh, big moves. That's crazy.
Big money place.
Make It to Break It. Shameless plug. It's like
You make something, you break it.
yes,
That's great.
you
Mark
make things.
Rober.
You make things to break world records.
Advertise to Mark Rober.
Oh, cool.
Advertise to Mark Rober.
What do you mean,
Mark Rober.
Mark Rober? What?
Because you wanted him to show.
I mean, but we haven't like contacted him. Yeah.
Contact him through this. Invite
Oh.
him.
Hi, Mark Rober. Please help. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So, yeah. So, we're trying to build the break the world record for the largest Rube Goldberg machine, which is like a chain reaction machine, like something triggers something to trigger something else.
I think Honda made a really cool one back in the day.
Yeah. Right now, like the biggest one is was made by Chevrolet. It's like 427 actions or something like that.
Trivial.
No,
What is the goal number you're looking for?
500.
Oh, 500.
Yeah, because it's
Well,
like a
I'm about to get
nice,
kicked out or something.
nice round number.
500 is a lot.
It is a lot. So
Very low chance of probably succeeding. This is actually
no support.
No
I
faith
mean-
whatsoever.
I don't know. I'm just saying realistically.
Realistically, that
we
is
actually
true.
talked about this in our math for computer science
Oh, of
class.
course you did.
Rube Goldberg machines actually have a very low probability of success, even if the individual components have a really high rate of success. Because if we assume that all the successes are like independent trials,
There's like air
Then-
that propagates.
yes,
You know,
something-
we talked about that in 6004.
not exactly.
That's
It's
crazy.
more like
He actually-
it's,
guy.
it's more like the chance that you like everything succeeds is very low because you have to like multiply all the probabilities together. So even the probability is like 0.99, you multiply it 500 times and you're still gonna get a really low number. So it's not the same thing as error propagating. That's not quite it.
Kind of sounds like cycles,
Sounds
where
exactly
if
like
the
that.
cycles are made up of independently reversible processes, the overall cycle can still be irreversible.
When do I start learning
What
stuff?
the
At what point at this school do I actually start learning things?
That's crazy.
I've been taking the
Yeah,
prereqs for
in
like
thermo,
2 years now.
in thermo, if you have a process that you can consider each step to be reversible, but sometimes the overall process is still irreversible.
Why?
It's because whenever it's going from junction to junction, something changes. So like for example, on the TS curve, you know what a TS curve looks like?
No. It's okay. I don't need to know. Just
X
pretend I
and
know.
Y curve. You know what X and Y curve
There's
is?
a lot
Yes.
of X and Y curves.
So on the
There
X
are.
and Y, a process that is constant X, non-constant Y is a straight line, is a vertical straight line. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Whereas a constant Y, differing X would be a horizontal
Oh, I
line.
remember this. This is the PV diagrams.
Yes, but TS instead of PV.
Oh,
What's
that's
TS?
folded.
Temperature and
Temperature and entropy.
entropy.
You
Why is entropy
folded.
represented by S?
I don't know. That's something I don't know. Probably because E is taken up by
Take-
energy.
Well, we use H in physics.
For entropy?
H is
No,
enthalpy.
What the heck is that?
There's no way. He doesn't
H is
know.
enthalpy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he knows now. He's evolved.
But basically, when it goes from one state to another state, there's a different. It's not the exact same process each time, and because it's not the same process being undergone for each step, there's an irreversibility in that there has to be some gain in entropy, or entropy generated, because the definition of irreversible system is if entropy is generated. And so the entropy generated happens at what's called the boundary of the process. So if you have a cycle happening inside of, let's say, an engine, the entropy generated is at the surface of the engine. And so that's why you can consider every step to be reversible, where the process inside isn't generating any entropy, but that entropy is still being generated overall at the boundary between the system and the
I don't know what that
environment.
means, but pop off. Pop off.
Sounds like it could be interesting.
Sounds like it is mad interesting.
Basically, one example of an irreversibility is a temperature gradient.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take the example of the engine gets hot on the surface, but it's going to be hot in different areas. So there's a temperature gradient on the surface itself, and that would be an example of an
Partial derivatives.
irreversibility.
It does sound like the temperature equation. from
Yes, it does.
different
Heat
people.
equation. Yeah.
We actually just got into heat equation.
Oh yes. Okay.
I hate it
Analytical
so much.
solution. Let's go. I actually don't know
We
if
did that
there's
on the first day
analytical
of
solution.
804.
Dang.
But yeah,
That's so cool. Wait. Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna pop off.
we're just gonna talk about all our class materials, and nobody's gonna know what we're talking about.
Yes.
There's someone
That's
out there
okay.
who's like, trivial. I did that when I was in kindergarten. Oh, can't believe these stupid MIT kids are talking to me right now. Oh my gosh. Whatever.
Someone's gonna fact check me in the comments.
We should also do a lecture. We should each do.
You could do a lecture. I don't know anything though.
Yes, you do.
You
know
could do like
stuff.
physics 1.
Yeah. You can pop off.
That's a good one.
What?
That's fun.
Dang.
Yeah. Is it my week? My week? Did I say my week? I don't remember.
No,
Okay,
you didn't.
Yeah, okay. My week. Yeah, I basically spent the entire week studying for an exam. Proceeded to fail the exam, and here I am. That was my entire week.
Nice.
The past 2 days I've just been resting because I just didn't sleep for an entire week.
Nice. Wait, I forgot. We all took an exam this week.
Yeah, but this was my last exam, like Ian. Like I don't have any more exams until finals.
Nice.
Nice.
But I'm also thinking that like, if everyone fails, does anyone really fail? So.
Depends on the professor.
Yeah.
Okay, so like everyone fails. Yeah, I love this school. It just. I've learned a lot about this school. Like I learned a lot about myself at this school because I feel like before I came here, I thought I had certain limits. But then, like, I actually evolved when I came here. Like, I realized that I could actually go beyond what I was, like,
Plus
physically
ultra,
capable of
plus
doing.
ultra?
Yeah, I actually got crazy. Like, I realized that, like, you know what I thought? Because, like, I always thought to myself when I came here that everyone would be working harder than I do. But a lot of people procrastinate. I didn't realize that. Like, sometimes when I work at study groups, I would think that people can work for, like, an hour straight, maybe 2 hours straight without stopping. Because that's what I do, like, on a daily basis. But a lot of people can't go more than 10 minutes without checking their phone. So what happens is that, like, what could have taken an hour takes, like, 4 times that.
Yep.
Because people just, like, can't focus for long periods
Yep.
of time. But, like, me, like, I just grind, like, at all times. So
Yeah.
it's just, like, I'll go 4 hours straight, nonstop, just working on something. So it's just very strange to me that other people can't do that. But I realize that's actually a skill of mine. So I guess I can use that to my advantage. I'm just willing to...
Put that on your resume. Put it on your
Well, I
resume.
can't put it on my resume.
Dang.
But at some point, I think it will come in handy when I'm not doing things that are actually literally impossible to do. But yeah, that's about it. So we're gonna talk about something. Oh yeah, the news. Can someone bring up some news articles or something?
Yes, thank you. You're a hero.
While we're waiting for this, you guys hear about Kang the Conqueror?
Oh,
On the
yeah.
News?
Oh.
I heard. So did the character die or did the actor die?
No one died.
No one died.
Oh,
no.
I thought someone died.
Oh.
Yeah, the actor is in jail. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, I don't know if he's in. He might be in jail actually.
I don't know.
He's been accused of sexual misconduct.
Oh, assault.
So
Assault.
Assault.
does
Oh.
that mean
yeah.
that the character is gonna, like, somehow
I
get
think they're
written
gonna
out?
find a replacement.
They're gonna find a replacement.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Because
He's-
Kang is probably essential to like the
Yeah.
rest of the.
He's too
this-
important to
Well,
die.
because
phase.
it's what,
like
like
now.
phase 4 or phase 5 of the MCU right
Yeah.
now, and
Mhm.
Kang is like supposed to be pivotal to that. What? I'm sorry, I'm not a movie nerd. I apologize.
No, it's just based on the movie, he would be the guy.
He embodied the character in real life. He was like, I'm him. I'm actually him right now.
I am
No, but,
method acting.
Yeah.
yeah, but there's been like some evidence that came out that may show that he's innocent. But I just think it's interesting because like if he like let's say he's guilty, then obviously like what he gets is like what he deserves, right? He goes to jail, loses all his contracts, whatever. You know, that makes sense. But if he's not guilty, like imagine how many people have dropped him so far. Like his managing agency, like all these like a bunch of movies he had lined up that he's gonna be like the lead role in are just gone now, right? Like imagine if you are innocent. And simply just by an accusation, before you even go to court, before you even get tried, you're just guilty. Like it's just done for you. Like there's nothing you can do to like change it because simply you just didn't get the chance to go to trial yet.
Yeah.
That seems like a bit crazy.
That's like what happened to Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
With Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Mm.
Seems like people just don't learn. But then again, like I'll sound mad stupid if he actually did do it.
Yeah, that's true. I think I don't know what it is, but I also like understand. It's nobody's fault. I think it's just a systematic problem with how society reacts to things like this. And I think yeah, that's what I think.
Nice. Also, Brittany, Ian, and me. Are you there? I don't think you were there. We went to go watch the Mario movie.
Oh yeah,
That
we're
yeah,
movie-
you weren't there.
Dang, you didn't remember I wasn't there?
That movie.
My presence
was
emanates
fire.
everywhere, guys. I'm so charismatic, he didn't even realize I was gone. That is crazy. Or maybe that means I'm so uncharismatic, he didn't even realize I was gone.
I won't confirm or deny.
Dang.
But that movie was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Like I went in there with like rock bottom expectations. I was like, this is gonna be an absolute trash movie. I was putting it on par with like Godzilla versus Kong because like I watched that movie and I had no expectations for that. I was like, this movie's gonna be straight trash, right? But it was like barely coherent, and so it was entertaining, like the Godzilla versus Kong. Because I was like, I came here to see Big Monkey smack Big Lizard, and Big Lizard to smack Big Monkey, right? And I got that, right? Like the plot was actually like it actually made no sense. Like the big saving scene is this dude spills coffee on a computer. He's like, oh, I fixed it. I was like, huh? What do you mean? They didn't put any like robustness to the system. They didn't have like any fail safes. Bro just spilled 1 cup of coffee on a like multi-billion-dollar government computer and just shuts down the whole system. I was like, this can't be. Well, you know, if you ignore that fact and just watch the monkey smack the big lizard, it's like actually like fairly entertaining, right? So I had like Mario at that level. I was like, I just want to see Mario go woo and just like bounce around, you know. That's what I was hoping for, but no, it was so much better than that. It had character development. It had true love stories in there. Just real depth to the characters. I felt so. I don't know if I'll do any spoilers, but I'm just gonna say that the Lumali guy, the blue star guy, is absolutely based.
More meat for the grinder.
Meat for the grinder. Yeah, that guy's based. Actually, we may pull up a couple clips of that.
The sweet release of death, or whatever else he said.
He's like, what is time? Time is infinite. Yeah, anyways, a lot of great lines to that. Bowser was mad funny in the movie.
Bowser was funny.
Yeah, Bowser was extremely funny in the movie. Actually, like, I think Bowser and the blue guy were the best parts of the movie, and then Mario was like a nice side character. He was kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I highly recommend. Highly enjoyed it. It was way better than the critics said it was. Like, imagine if they had like straight like in-depth backstories and character development. Like, the movie would have been so boring. Like, I just felt it was straight comedy the whole time. I enjoyed it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. I don't know. It was interesting, like how they like connected things from like various games. Because like Mario in general just has a whole bunch of random games that like have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They kind of made it vaguely make sense, like why he's in, like he has so many jobs, or like, I don't know. He's a plumber, but he's also like a race car driver and like a fighter. I don't know.
He's gonna pay the bill.
Randomly good at
That's crazy.
platforming for no reason.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. Just cracked.
Nice. For you, what do you think?
I'm just like, why do they have a tunnel in Brooklyn, just like there?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Why? Like, how did that get there? Like, was Earth like a part of a Mario game that just like
That's a good question. Yeah,
What
because
would
like
you
all the
say?
galaxies are
Discontinued?
connected. Yeah. That is strange. I also saw a film theory episode about this, how like Princess Peach is from like another galaxy and she's not actually human, and she's actually one of the superstars that like turn into human form.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
I'm excited to see that. She also said that like he was saying that like I think Princess Peach is like Rosaline's like mother, but there's like a weird like time like dilation thing or whatever.
Oh, that hurts my brain.
Yeah, and then like at the end of like they're gonna do like 3 movies. At the end of it's gonna be like Mario Galaxy, and it's gonna like reset the timeline. And everything's gonna be crazy.
I see.
I'm excited for that. But anyways, let's go into the news story.
Wait, there was also a theory that he put out that Luigi was Rosalina's father.
Wait. Hold up.
you know, it's just a theory.
It's just a theory.
A film theory.
Yeah.
And cut. Okay, anyways, yeah, let's go into the Screen Rant article. Person behind the camera, number 4. Could you read it a bit?
Number 4.
Yes.
Maybe we should move this mic.
Wait, why is he number 4?
Oh, sure. Yeah, why not? So it says, a new static graphic novel pokes fun at black superhero trope. A new graphic novel pokes fun at some tropes some readers have noticed over the years that many black superheroes have Static have a common superpower, lightning. Static, Black Lightning, Vulcan, Bumblebee.
That's actually
and
kinda
Juice
crazy.
all have lightning.
You could say it's shocking.
What?
Thank you.
Just
Thank
leave.
you.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you. That was great. That was fantastic. That was amazing. Y'all are laughing. You just don't want to admit it.
No. Do you see me laughing?
Because you're trying not to laugh. Are you laughing now?
What are you
Seriously.
doing? What are you doing?
Tickling him.
You did not see
No.
the DI training.
You did not go
Wait.
to the training. That's crazy.
My bad. It's okay.
All right, continue.
Says,
That was
it's hard to
bothering me.
pinpoint
That's fair.
exactly how or why lightning powers are so prevalent among black superheroes. The best explanation would be that several creators have attempted, in one way or another, and for one reason or another, to duplicate the success of Black Lightning.
That makes sense.
This dates back to the early conception of All New Superhero Friends Hour in 1977, where Black Lightning was originally supposed to be part of the team's lineup. But due to rights disputes between DC and the character's creator, Tony Isabella, a new character named Black Vulcan was created for the show as a stand-in, according to Wizard Universe. It would also explain why the character of Soul Power was created for Season 3 of Static Shock, Blast from the Past. Per Static co-creator Dwayne McDuff himself, DC refused to include Black Lightning due to rights issues, and so Soul Power was created as a stand-in. And I'm assuming this is black people.
Except that one white guy. He looks so awkward in the scene too. He's like, why am I here right now?
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so it says, it's worth saying that this common trope of black superheroes having lightning superpowers isn't inherently
Who
wrong,
would have guessed?
as there's no underlying problematic nature to this constant reoccurrence.
Okay.
It's also worth noting that the graphic novel doesn't seem to be making some bolstering commentary or negative indictment against the trope either. If nothing else, it's just a funny coincidence that's worth teasing. Well,
So someone wrote this entire article to say that?
yeah.
I can't believe people sometimes like I could be making money right now.
Yeah.
I could be making money right now. Instead of just doing all this work and having to pay to get education, I could just use like 2 of my brain cells and just be making like, at least minimum wage. Like it can't be that someone was like, oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Alrighty. They all have lightning powers. And just no insightful insight. They're just like, oh, that's all I have to say. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right. I think there are a couple other news articles in the links. If you go to the links, in like the triple dots in the corner.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, there's
I'm
like
amazing.
media or something or
I'm
files.
so
links.
great.
Links is a links bar. Yeah.
Wait, lightning powers
that
are
one, that
kind of
one.
OP though.
Lightning powers are.
Wait, what's it say?
You can kill anyone with lightning. That's crazy.
We could kill anyone. We can also revive people. We could do that thing where you're like.
Oh, like CPR. Like
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
Also, if you had like electrical powers, like there's a possibility you'd be able to manipulate like light and stuff.
That's true. That's
You could also probably turn invisible. You can also float. I know Static Shock does that. He like floats above the ground because he makes like EM pulses above the ground.
You can also kill yourself.
It's
that could be
actually
a thing
probably
that you do.
unlikely.
Why would it
Because
be?
if you had lightning powers, you would think that you wouldn't be able to kill yourself with lightning.
But you could.
How? You're invulnerable to lightning.
How do you do? Was that part of the power?
I mean,
If
it
you
would be
can
a pretty-
shoot lighting from yourself, theoretically you wouldn't be able to kill yourself with said lighting.
What if shooting the lightning killed yourself?
that'd be
Like,
a
what if
super-
you
How
could?
can
Wait,
you
wait,
kill
wait.
yourself?
No,
That's
no.
Worst superpower of all time. One shot. One shot. And that's it.
You have lightning powers, but you die if you use them.
How do you even know you have them then?
You just
I
die.
immediately if you found out.
Like,
Someone
then-
tells you.
Then you're like, I really need to charge my phone right now. And that's
Wow.
over for you.
Oh my gosh, that'd be funny. That'd be mad
You'd be
funny.
a really bad comic book writer.
The thing about it, that would actually be like a really interesting. I feel like that could be like the basis of a really interesting series. Like this guy has a power, but if he uses it, he dies.
Why would that be interesting? Because like the whole time he just be like living his normal life because he just can't use his powers just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's more interesting if it's uncertain whether he dies or not.
He said,
Well,
It's just someone vlogging their life every day. Yeah, I can't use my powers today. Oh well, I'm just a normal human. Like
I have powers, I swear. I just can't show you.
it's like the plot of someone in a mental asylum.
It's like
like
Lucifer.
they're 100% sure that they can fly.
The TV
but they
show
can
Lucifer.
I've not
only
watched that.
Well, maybe is it a spoiler? I don't know.
I don't care.
But he.
Oh, good man though. Actually,
as-
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for Lucifer, the
Oh, I've
TV
watched
show.
Every episode of that show.
Do you care if there are spoilers?
Maybe.
Wait,
Okay.
what part are you
Walk out of the room.
I
don't know.
about I was making the
Go.
point of like
Why?
the worst superpower is if you can use your powers but you get killed if you use them, and I was gonna make the point that Lucifer, his invulnerability changes depending on who he's around.
Oh yeah, wait, did you finish the show?
I'm on season 2 right now.
Season 3 is where it gets good, and season 4 and 5 is where it gets bad.
Oh.
Dang.
My problem with it was like the first 3 seasons were like, I feel like they had really, really good character development,
Mhm.
and then the last 2 seasons were just more about like having fun with the character.
Is it like Breaking Bad where after like season 3 there's just a lot of bloodshed?
Whoa, careful what you say about
Well,
Breaking Bad.
It's
Okay,
past 11.
I can wait a few minutes, but I'm
Okay.
gonna leave after this.
Okay, so
Is it like that where it like just gets a lot more action packed, or is it just
Well, basically Netflix buys the property Lucifer,
Mhm.
and they basically like they like keep the people in the the show, but I think they might have changed some of the behind the scenes people. So like all the production looks way better, like all the visual effects a lot better. They got like a higher budget.
Mhm.
Like the first 3 seasons is a lot about like what does it mean to be evil? Like what does it mean to be bad?
Yeah.
And like what it means to be good. It's a really like deep moral like question, and maybe even
Mhm.
like a slightly theological one. And so I found it very interesting, like, especially in the the season 3 reveal of like what it means to do wrong, like what it means to like sin. I thought
Mhm.
that was actually very enlightening in the way they did it. But season 4 is like they introduce Eve like from the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
and like they tried to like modernize feminist her, and I just felt like it was a bit much. I thought it was a little bit too much. And then season 5 they really like dug into like that new formula. So although I did like the ending, I felt the ending was quite conclusive. I think they did a good job wrapping everything up. I didn't so much like the direction shift from like the more like moral questions, just more like a like playful standard Netflix show.
Yeah, that's the one thing I have noticed is it seems like there's a lot of internal conflict between some of the characters that is like really shaping out. But if you're just saying it's just gonna go downhill, then maybe.
Well, I think you should watch up to season. You should watch up to like season 3 probably, because
Yeah, I want to finish it.
there's maybe some season 2 actually, but there's like one really fantastic scene, where like Lucifer finds some inner peace, and I was like, that's actually phenomenal, like writing, just phenomenal show making. I was like, that's good. But what are you doing, Jonathan?
Don't worry about it.
I don't like how you just like touch things without consent.
Mm.
It's like,
You did not watch DEI
things.
training.
Dude.
You did not watch a sexual assault training.
No, I did not. I do have a problem with incessantly touching things.
Did you just say no? You did not.
What?
Did you say you did not?
No, I do.
No. The thing before that. Did you do the sexual assault training?
Oh no, I did. Yeah.
Did you watch the stuff in there?
Yes, I did.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure about it.
What
Calm
do you mean?
down,
What do you mean
guys.
you didn't do that?
I can do that.
Oh yeah, you haven't done
Yes.
What do you mean
They
you
were
did
due
that?
the 20th.
Of like
What?
2 months ago.
March.
it. Oh my god. He's
Why
getting-
is Jaden like this?
He's getting
Every
canceled.
deadline, he never remembers. All right.
crazy.
This
I gotta-
can't be.
Okay.
going.
I gotta go. 'Cause
Okay.
All right. See ya.
I need to go.
We'll finish this up. We'll do, like,
Goodbye.
our
I'll
two
see
stories.
you in Virginia.
No, you won't. You actually won't, because you said you wouldn't visit her.
No, we agreed that we would.
You're capping.
You were there. Didn't want to
You
finish
said
the
it was.
conversation.
You said it was. You said it was non-economic decision.
I will visit you.
You're
I
literally
promise.
25 minutes away. You have no excuse, dude.
Okay, I will visit you.
That's how much I have to
promise.
travel every day to get to work.
Dang, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Elizabeth.
I forgot.
You forgot your baby's name?
It's not my baby.
Bad parent. Come on. You can't forget your kid's name.
We need a JP origin story. Like, I
Right,
need to know how
bye.
you became like this. I don't understand.
After that.
I've unlocked my true form, I think. I'm trying to reverse the unlocking though, because I went too far.
Okay, let's read this next story
Yes.
here. Okay, there
Okay.
you go.
We can probably do this from now on.
Who's gonna
Stop you from doing what? Who's gonna stop me from doing this?
Probably Jaden, because he paid good money for that.
Oh, he paid for this?
No, it dropped from the sky. It just
No, I thought
appeared
these were
out
like
of nowhere.
loners from like Lewis. We're not doing that.
No, we're not. But the thing is, though, I think I might buy a new mic, like either one of those like lavalier mics, or I might get like one of those Zoom HN1 mics. Then we can do like portable podcasts. I'm thinking we could do like a short portable one at the Ring premiere. That'd be kind of cool.
Ooh, that'd be
And
cool.
I just like, what do you guys think?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you better go.
Dang, I have to go.
Jaden's not going though.
He's not?
Well, Jaden's not here right now, but yeah. I don't-
Wait, what? Why is he not going?
I don't know if Jaden ordered a ring.
Oh, I did.
You mean he did?
No.
He did. Jaden ordered a ring, right? Person off camera?
I don't think so.
Oh, he did not?
No.
Okay, unfortunate. So he will not be going. Well, he could still pull up, even if he didn't get a ring. Wait, just out of curiosity, because you're really good friends with Jaden. You probably know him better than most people.
Yeah, real close.
Why do you think Jaden didn't to buy a ring?
He's broke.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, he's broke like that.
You might still be able to. Jaden may still be able to pull up the Ring premiere though, because I think the only criteria to get in is that you're a sophomore.
Yeah, so Jaden can still pull up with the homies.
Yeah.
For the vibes.
For the vibes.
And like, I
Yeah.
think some of us ordered like 2 rings, so maybe someone could borrow one just to take the photo.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'll let him know.
Yeah, do let him know, please.
Yeah.
Thank you, person off camera.
It's like Peter Parker and Spider-Man; they're like close buddies.
This guy. This guy.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
what
that
does this
political?
one say?
It says single woman refuses to find it in her heart to cancel her vacation, so a coworker can take her kids to Disney World.
Okay, before you read this one, before we do this one, I saw another story just the other day where this woman, she basically said her husband gets cancer, and she goes, it was causing me depression, so I left him. And so her husband has cancer, and she just leaves him. And she says, it really hurts my heart that I had to leave him, but it was just not good for my mental health with knowing that he had cancer. It was too much for me to do. And he goes, me and him are still good friends now, but I'm not with him anymore because it was just too much for my heart and my stress.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy. She said it's too much for her. Bro has terminal cancer. Bro has terminal cancer.
People react differently to different things. But
You did this the other day with something else. I can't remember what it was now.
It was the marathon pooping incident.
Bro, the marathon pooping incident. Bro, okay. I need to hear what people think about this. So the Boston Marathon was last Monday. Last Monday, right? And apparently, this lady, she was running on the Boston Marathon, and she had to like use the bathroom. And so there's like porta potties every couple distances, right? So instead of going to one of those, and let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say every single one, every couple like meters was completely full. Even though there's like a bunch of them. Let's just say they're all full. This person thought the best idea was to just go into someone's front yard and just poop on their front lawn. And I'm over here thinking like, okay, everyone must agree that like that's out of pocket. Like even if you really had to go, like you can't do like people get upset with people when people let their dogs poop in someone's lawn. Like imagine human feces on your lawn. Like you have a right to be upset that someone just dropped like this. It was a drive-by. They just dropped and left. So I'm thinking like everyone would agree with this, but apparently the entire Boston Reddit did not agree.
Oh, was a drive-by?
She just left.
Yeah, she just left. She didn't pick it back up. Didn't clean. Just nothing left. Right. So I'm thinking like the Boston Reddit would be like that's awful, but no, they were saying what this kid was saying. What were you saying, JP?
I was saying what she did was bad, and he has a right to be angry.
Okay.
However, I think we should have empathy for his person.
That's not what you were saying the other day. Don't say that.
That's what I was saying. Read the chat back. Read the chat back. Read the chat back. What was I saying then?
You were being like, oh, I don't think it's that bad. You know, just like
that's not what I said.
Go, you know, so
that's crazy.
So I was like, no. The guy has 100% right to be upset that someone.
That's what I just said.
That's what you just said now.
Did I not say it before?
No, that's not what you were saying.
I swear that's what I said before, bro. We need to check these chat logs again. Okay, it's okay. We don't have to. We'll sort out later. Yeah.
Anyways, so I just learned that like in this world you can't trust people not to poop on your lawn. You can't trust your wife to stay with you when you got cancer. It just might be over. So the seminary is looking for a lot of people to become priests. So I think it might be time for me to sign up. I think that might be a more logical route than living in this insane world. But anyways, yeah, continue with this.
Oh my god.
Story.
Let's see if you feel the same way about this woman. I don't know. I actually don't know how you'll feel. You're gonna be angry at someone. I know it. He was always beefing with someone when something happens. I swear.
Okay, what does this one say?
So I think these poses on this cam are very condemning already.
Why do they condemn him?
It looks like this kid's a degenerate.
This person looks like not a kid though.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, continue.
most of us want to do what we can to help a coworker out. That's debatable. But there are some requests that cross a line. But when it comes to the way child-free people are treated at work, it often seems like people with kids are favored in the workplace.
That's correct.
Well, yeah, that's correct. One woman on TikTok named Evie has absolutely had it with the often inequitable demands placed on child-free professionals. And when she stood up for herself, her boss retaliated in a pretty shocking way. A woman's boss retaliated when she refused to cancel her Christmas.
Well, we know what side they're on.
Yeah. It was so close to her departure date for her vacation that she already packed her bag when her boss sat her down for a manipulative conversation about her coworker's Christmas plan. So as you watch these, yeah?
Yeah, let's watch this. Maybe I'll actually agree with this person. It might be based.
I thought this was the culprit.
Yeah, I thought it was the culprit. We judged too soon. Hold on.
No, you did not get priority because you chose to have kids. Okay, if you have not already seen that video and followed the comment thread, please go do this right now. So I used to work at this place, and I had moved across state to work at this place. And I worked with this woman, let's call her Karen, who had 2 kids.
Of course.
And I also just want to mention that until this incident, me and her had gotten along perfectly fine.
Okay.
So that year, I knew that I wanted to go home for like the week or so of Christmas break. I wanted to see my family. I was homesick, and I put in to leave for that week like months in
fair.
advance, literally
Okay.
months. And I had also sent my boss like multiple emails throughout the months just to remind him that this was happening. So it was the week before the break, and I am so excited. I've already packed. Like my family's expecting me. I have friends who are expecting me. I'm expecting me.
Yeah.
So the week before, my boss calls me into his office. Let's call him Bob. And he's like, hey, Evie, listen, like, I know you were planning to take off for vacation, but I talked to Karen, and she decided that she really wants to take her kids to Disney World over the break.
And what does that have to do with
And
me?
I was like, and he was like, I was just really hoping that you could find it in your heart to like let her take your week so she can spend more time with her children. And he also has kids, so he was like totally on her side about it. And I was like, you know what, Bob? I did what you said. I've searched my heart, and it turns out that there is nothing in my heart that's going to make me willing to give her my week. No, but for real though, I was like, Bob, I literally put in for this like months in advance. Like, I have people, my family's expecting me. And he's like, I know. He was like, hoping that you would just be willing to give it to her so she could spend time with her kids. I was like, did she even put in for this? And he's like, no, she literally talked to me about it this morning.
Bruh.
48 hours before the break's supposed to start. 48
This
hours.
sounds like a really bad
And I was
boss.
like, listen, I'm sorry. Like, it sucks that she's not going to get to take her kids to Disney World, but like, I'm not giving her my week. I'm sorry. And he was like big, like dad disappointed. Like he was like, oh, okay, well you're gonna have to go out there and you're gonna have to tell Karen that she can't take her kids to Disney World. You're gonna have to tell her. And I was
That's
like,
Karen's problem.
okay.
She should have put it in
I walked
advance.
right out of his office, walked right up to her desk, and I was like, listen, Karen, I just talked to Bob, and I know he said that you wanted to take your kids and for me to give you my week, but like, I'm sorry, like I'm just not gonna do that.
You should say a little
You
nicer
can take your
than that.
kids to Disney World at another time that's like scheduled. And she got so mad, you guys. Like the entitlement was unreal. She was like,
Okay, I mean, she
"You
did say it kind of
understand,
rudely.
I need to spend time with my children. I have children. Like they need to see their mother." And I was like, Karen, like I hear you. I was
That's
like,
a
I haven't seen
huge
my
problem.
family in a year. Like you live with your kids. Like you see them every day. She was like, you have no idea what it's like. Like you have no idea how I feel right now. And she actually started to cry. She just kept saying, like, you have no idea what it's like to have children. You have no idea what it's like to love like this. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, like, I love my
that
parents,
might
like,
be
a
some
lot.
other
So she was like, you won't know unless you experience it. And I was like, you know
That's
what, Karen,
right.
that's probably true, but I am about to experience this vacation. See you in a week.
Ooh, that was clean.
Kind of cold.
She's kind of cold. No, she's based. She's
She is
based.
based.
Yeah, she's a little kind of base. I think she could have approached the situation slightly differently. Like, I think she could have probably, like,
Been
been
more
a little bit
sensitive.
more sensitive to the situation. But I do think she is in the right. Like, there's no reason why, like, if she had put it in a month ahead of time.
Months. It wasn't
Like,
just a month. It was months.
Yeah, and, like, contacted the boss and, like, you know, I'm going to go home, like, see my family, like, there's no reason why, like, you'd have to give up your vacation, like, to do that. I think, but you could probably approach that situation like a lot more like nicely. You could went up to like, the Karen lady and been like, "Listen, I haven't seen my parents in months now. Like, I put this in months ago. I talked to Bob, and I'm really sorry that I can't take the week off. But like maybe you could even like if you were really really nice, you really had the kindness in your heart. You might say like, "Hey, listen, I had most of my plans for the first like 3 days of the week, and you know we got like 10 days off." Or like even like 5 days. Like, how about I take off the first 5 days and you can take the last 5 for like you and your kids. Like that would be like optimal. But like even then, it's like if you haven't seen your family in a long time, like the least you could do is like spend a couple days with them. Like I don't know if I'd be willing to. I don't even know if it's a kindness thing. It's like I put it in. Like you know I put in the time. So what do you guys think?
No, I agree.
Nice.
That was a funny story.
Next article.
Next, please.
What is that? What does that say?
Oh.
Oh, this is mine.
This kid.
This is mine.
This is yours.
This is mine.
I don't want to see this.
Wait. Let's see it. I've never put one on the channel before. This will be my first.
You heard that here first. This is what you chose to put on the channel for the first time. This is the one thing you've only put on the channel. This is what you want to be represented by on this channel.
You
Wait.
scoured the internet and came up
No,
with
I
this.
did not scour the internet. This just came up and I thought it was funny.
Okay.
Wait, never mind. I don't know if I'm gonna take credit for this. It's too late.
Too late.
It's too late.
It's
yeah.
too late.
I'm ready.
Wait. Okay.
Donald Trump's Friday night rally is expected to trump them all.
Wow.
Yeah.
So high, organizers in Mobile, Alabama moved the event to a 40,000-seat football stadium.
Uh-huh.
It ended up being 30 to 40,000 people in Alabama. As Trump continues to surge in the polls, there's a new candidate gaining ground, and his name is causing a big stir.
First name is Dees, last name Nuts. Dees Nuts.
His price is pulling at 9%.
9%? That's so crazy.
40%. Hillary Clinton at 38%, and Mr. Dees Nuts in
Wait, this is a troll, right? This is like an Onion article.
No.
There's no way someone got 9% in the polls.
Wait.
The presidential candidate known as Dees Nuts.
Yep, he's a 15-year-old Iowa farm boy. Check out the form he used to register as a candidate.
Wait,
His name
you can't do that, though.
is listed as Dees Nuts. Are you surprised this has gone this far?
When I filed it, I was just like, this will sound funny.
I also spoke with Brady's mom, Teresa. What do you think about the name he's chosen?
Well, actually, from what I understand, that was a name that his 12-year-old brother came up with.
But later on, comments on having a field day with this presidential contender.
This guy's doing good things in his life.
President Nuts.
Wait, so you can't run for president unless you're 35 years old. So
That's correct.
That is correct.
so he kind of folded on that front, but on the other hand, like
He got 9% in
9%
North
is actually
Carolina.
ridiculous. Like if
That's
I had
so
9%
good.
of anything, I'd be good.
That.
What?
Yeah. I think Boston Target. Wait, that's where we live.
Wait. Okay, we have to watch this now. We have to watch
Technically
this.
Cambridge.
We have to watch
I
this
see,
now.
I see now.
Now I need to know what's going on.
So
in our
I
local
have a
Boston
better understanding
Target.
of who the people in Boston are after seeing that pooping incident. What Reddit has said.
Oh my god. That person may have come from out of state as well.
No, I'm talking about the people who defended her.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
includes you.
I did not. Well, I did defend her. That's correct. Yeah, I did.
All right, let's see. What does that have to say?
For protecting a child from a stranger inside that store.
Okay.
BZ's Ken McLeod was live in Dorchester with the story tonight, Ken.
What? I actually hate this. Why are they like this?
Teenager and his mom were protecting here when something odd caught his eye. A man with what he described as a demonic look on his face.
This guy got his notes on him.
As Cameron Cook helped his little sister with some homework tonight, it was hard not to think about the little girl he protected from a pervert.
Okay, hold on.
And the guy rapping himself, and then my mom goes, "Kim, let's go, keep walking." I was like, "No, something's going on."
The 17-year-old was at the South Bay Target with his mom on Saturday when he noticed that man fixated on a young girl pushing a shopping cart.
I was close enough where I could smell the liquor coming from his mouth.
Okay.
It was horrible.
But it got worse when the man thrust himself up against the somewhat startled youngster, prompting Cameron to step in.
So I went up to him, I was like, "Excuse me, sir, do you know her?" And the first thing he said was, "I'm not a pervert, I'm not a pervert." I was like, "I didn't ask you that, sir."
And he was big.
That's clean. I didn't ask you that,
He had
sir.
no fear at all. He just stood firm on the fact that he knew that what this man was doing was wrong.
What if the mom would have done when he got shot?
The suspect leave the store, and he did, denying and cursing most of the way. The store manager would later call to say that store surveillance video had been turned over to police.
Oh,
I'm very proud of him, but it's totally within his character. He is not afraid to do what's right.
There was also heartfelt thanks from the young victim's mom, who was apparently in the bathroom at the time.
I'm just happy that I was there to be able to protect her, because you never know what could went on.
This guy.
Police
This
advise
guy.
parents never to leave their small children alone in the store. Take them to the bathroom with you.
Who would have thought? Man, I'm just gonna leave my small child in a very public place by themselves.
I do that.
Of course you will.
My parents did that.
My parents did not do that. My parents brought
Well,
me.
I mean, like, the thing is, like, it's safer in public than it is in private.
What?
Like, because it's like a Walmart, there's like a lot of people around, so it's actually safer for children.
Do you know how many kids get kidnapped per year? Like in just like crowded places. That's like the ideal spot because no one sees them go missing.
But it's not, in Walmart it's not crowded, but there are a lot of people witnessing things.
Yeah, but they don't know. Like, say like an older man comes up to a child and he's just like, "Oh, come here, sweetie." They just think, "Oh, that's their dad."
Well,
and
if
they
the
walk
child
away.
starts, well, actually, no. If the child starts to listen, that could be like in character for
Yeah.
children. I see.
This happens like all the time.
Maybe.
Like, cause it's different. Like you wouldn't like do a shootout in like a public place because you're gonna get caught.
Mm-hmm.
But like with things like with small children, like you might like, "Oh, that girl's just throwing a tantrum. She doesn't want to leave the store." So, yeah, like I would never do like That's a really bad idea. I feel like.
Okay, I won't do that with my kids then, because I won't have any.
Nice. Next
400
one.
IQ. Modern proms.
Man, high school students are renting actual goats for over-the-top prom photo shoots, and TikToks have some questions about this bizarre trend.
Oh.
Okay, first
You're
thing.
not surprised?
No.
Why are you not surprised, person off
I
camera?
went to high school.
Because what?
I went to high school.
You did.
What?
I'm not surprised either, but it's shocking to me that you would have both a goat and a date to prom.
You only it's possible to have both?
I think usually people have one.
No.
Usually you have zero.
Actually, usually people have both. Actually,
you do need both.
They usually need to the goat and have a date.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like either people have both or none.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's two goats then, for what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, I see. I understand. Understood.
Well, or maybe one of them is just not a goat, and they have to bring a goat to compensate because like, you can't, because you can only have both.
Oh.
So you can't have neither, right? So then they're like, okay, well, the prereq to have a date is to be the goat. So then they're like, what if I just brought a goat, and that fixes the problem?
Wait, is the real question 3 goats though? Could it be 3 goats? That's
Three
too
goat.
much.
That's
Too many goats.
that's.
No, but
I'm
what
not
I'm saying
trying
is
to
like,
be-
are there 3 goats in each of those photos?
If you bought a goat, rented a goat to take a photo for TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
there's only one goat in that photo. And it's the one with horns.
Dang. Well, the other guys could have horns. You don't know. Did you ask them? I don't think you did, so you don't know.
Your outfits are kind of drippy though.
That is true. Their outfits are kind of drippy.
Alright, let's see.
Oh,
Let's
there's
see
a
this little
video.
TikTok.
Oh,
You wanna see this TikTok?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, let me get this TikTok.
I'll wait for it.
What's wrong with people?
Just leave it open. Oh,
Wait, that prom test is just dragging on the ground, bro. That's gonna get mad dirty.
That was it.
Muy sucio.
Wow.
That was actually correct.
Yeah.
Who started the goats? Like, it's so random.
Are you reading the comments?
Why did you bring dinner to prom?
Whoa!
Oh.
The goat.
Yeah.
Where is Suda?
They should have put a suit on.
Huh? Wait. Oh, I want to keep reading comments. It's okay.
There's like nothing else.
What? You didn't
What
read
else is
that?
it? Okay, blah blah.
Oh, commentary.
What
Okay.
do cachos look like? I used to wear these. Okay, so since I see my picture going viral everywhere, I'ma speak on it. Okay, let me address the shoes. Bro, they're fucking heels. I will put in a picture. Hold on, let me show y'all. Boom, brown heels with the skinny little bag. I don't have a picture of the bag, but they're heels. And I was standing on rocks. What the fuck do y'all think? That the heel gonna sit properly on the fucking rock? And y'all trying to eat people up about their dresses like y'all didn't graduate 7 years ago. Time have changed. Dress ate the girls up. Suit ate.
He's stepping on her
he got
dress.
Horses. Yeah, he's stepping on my dress. Bro,
Oh!
that's the bottom of the dress. What do y'all want him to do? Stand 10 feet away? I wanted my dress to be out and I didn't care. I paid my
Bruh.
money for the dress.
Fair.
In my city, my whole concept ate the fuck down. I had a goat and a chain leash with a bow tie. Let's be suffer. Color scheme ate. Dress ate the girls up. So all this and that and this, yes. Viral on Twitter, viral on TikTok, viral on Instagram.
Actually,
What? I'm confused.
Uh-huh.
Like I started watching this anime called The Eminence in Shadow,
oh my.
and like, the show starts and bro gets hit by a bus and he thinks he gets reincarnated into a new world. But like I swear that's what happened to me because this can't be real. Like I don't understand. Like what has happened? I don't understand. Like when did we get to this? When did this happen?
I think it's hard with them. I don't know, it's just.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I guess this brings up a good point. How was your prom experience?
I didn't go to prom.
Nice.
Of course you didn't.
What was your prom experience?
Mine was.
Why would I? It's a waste of time.
Mine was pretty good.
Nice.
I don't know. It was still like COVID era, so it was kind of weird. But
Did you bring a date to prom? Because I know you're the Rizzler. You out here like rizzing up all the ladies.
I brought like a guest, but not a
Whoa.
like because they used to go to my school, but like they needed someone to like take them because they wanted to like be there.
Whoa.
Calm down.
That's Riz.
What is this?
Actually, I think they rizzed you up, and then took advantage. It's like
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't say what?
Think about the words that you think, and then think about what they mean when they come out of your mouth, and then process them before they come out of
But
your
that
mouth.
takes too much time. I'm never gonna get a word in if that happens.
I'll see you in jail in a couple of years. Actually, I probably won't.
No.
Actually,
I'll be there.
No.
Jay is gonna pull up and J Dog's there, just like mad ripped. I've been here for that was fun.
I can see JM being ripped, honestly. JM being ripped would be like so. That actually be kind of.
got the.
That'd be interesting.
Why are you looking in this direction? But like.
Oh yeah,
get
my
the-
bad.
Get the face tats and everything.
Yeah.
What's this?
What do you think, person off camera? How do you think Jaden would look if you getting ripped?
I actually have no idea.
Do you think Jaden wants to become ripped?
I wouldn't imagine he's opposed to it.
Okay.
He's not opposed to it.
I see.
I'm gonna have to get an interview with the man, the myth, legend himself. But I know, superheroes are always busy.
Yeah, he's really hard to find. We can barely get in contact with him these days.
Yeah.
That is kind of crazy.
It's always like he's AFK. Like he sends messages and. Then
Yeah.
It's crazy. I can't possibly think what a person could be doing that they can't answer their messages.
Superhero work, like you said.
I know, but like if I was a superhero, I'd be texting and flying. It's like who's gonna like? There's no
This guy's
traffic.
gonna crash.
There's no traffic.
This guy's gonna
I'm gonna
crash.
say otherwise.
But the thing is, I go through the airplane, so who's really in the way?
Oh.
I'm just saying, like it's a game of chicken, and they're the ones who should move. You know.
No way.
That's not very superhero-y.
No way.
Listen.
No way.
Listen, it's not my fault that they designed the airplanes poorly. I mean, we have a whole Core 16 department. They should be able to move out the way if I'm flying there.
Wait, what?
You can't say that.
What did he say?
You can't say that.
Wait, what did he say?
You can't say that.
Oh, wait, repeat that person on camera.
No, we're not repeating that.
Okay.
We'll just
That
watch the recording.
That might need to be cut. Oh my gosh. I don't even think. I don't think the mic picked it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
That's
what
crazy.
time is it?
It's time to watch this video, and then we can probably head out.
Ooh, nice segue.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy, I tell you. Wait, what's the Soldier Boy dance?
Why don't you show us?
I forgot what it is.
Okay, then.
Wait. Let me look it up. I'll do it right now.
Boy.
Maybe after, yeah.
Okay,
Also,
yeah.
our-
I'll look it up and then we can
Our good
end
friend
the podcast
David,
by.
I peer pressured him to dancing to the Rasputin song.
Mhm.
And I did purposely when people were walking by because he didn't want to dance in public, so I purposely like peer pressured him right before people walked by, and I thought it was gonna be funny and they'd chuckle about it, and it was funny and they did chuckle about it so much so that they actually posted it on MIT Confessions, which is like, but it was like a positive MIT confession, which is cool because I've never experienced one of those.
Dang.
But it wasn't about you, though.
No, it wasn't about me. Yeah, so I still haven't experienced it, but like I'm living
I've
vicariously.
experienced
through,
the negative ones, so.
Oh.
You know, here and there. I'm a bad person apparently.
Unfortunate.
I've been learning to be a better person, but it appears like it makes me worse. Let's see what our boy Moist has to say.
Drama about a Boston Marathon runner shitting in a dude's yard.
Yes.
We're back to the runner.
Reddit defended the runner that shit in the dude's yard.
Yo.
Check it out.
Wait.
So this is kind of like.
This is what I was talking about,
patient
yes.
zero here. One of the marathon runners just took a shit in my yard.
Video and died.
They took it down.
Okay.
So you're the Redditors. I just want you to know that. Listen to what they say. This is exactly what you said in the chat.
Yeah.
Like an animal or something. There's apparently porta potties throughout the route. Man, everything's fucking deleted.
Yeah, no duh. Yeah.
Someone said it's an emergency. Why would you approach her during this? It was probably embarrassing. She took a shit in his yard.
This is what this guy was
That's
on.
not what I said.
Responded by
I never
saying,
said what he did was
"Not
wrong.
Shitting on my lawn. No possible way her actions can ever be justified. I'm on OP. So
I did not say that either.
Like,
No,
you can
that-
shit
yeah,
other
you
places.
did not say that. That's a
Porta potties
problem.
are out there. Plenty that you can do. But yeah, the comments are more on the side of the runner. I think this is one of those astronomically rare circumstances where it can actually be justified.
How?
What do you want to happen now? Don't fuck up this woman's life because she didn't want to shit herself. Just don't shit in his lawn. What do you mean? What do you want to happen now? Put her on blast. This lady just fucking shit in my yard. Why? Did you pick up the shit after? No. She left it there and continued running based on the other comments I've seen. Oh my god. Wait, these comments, this is like the most Reddit shit I've ever seen. The comments said, OP should take a lesson from this post. Being a decent human actually requires some effort.
I didn't say that either.
On her part, like, just to have the decency not to shit in the yard.
What's wrong with people?
Yes, you have some ground to stand on because this person. Yes, you have some ground to stand on too because this person, some personal shame. What else do you get from it? And all OP's responses there are so focused on my. Even stating in no circumstances is this justified. Quite showing of how this person is developed.
Huh?
No, yeah, obviously he has some ground to stand on, but that ground is shit.
Sort of the problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, can we pause here though? Low-key, this response is kind of based, but it exemplifies the problems he's trying to point out.
Oh, like this person can't see like how to be compassionate for the person who got their lawn pooped on.
Yes, even though he's telling the person to be compassionate for the person who pooped on
I feel
their
like that's
lawn.
like a very modern issue where people think that they're justified in criticizing others because they think that they're morally justified. But in criticizing others, they're actually doing what they like dislike the most.
Yes.
There was actually like an incident at MIT the other day that I won't discuss where this seems to be like a prime example.
Are you talking about the posters?
What posters? I'm not talking about anything.
I see.
Does Jay know about the posters?
Oh, do you? Okay, yeah. That was crazy stuff. I can't believe that happened.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's kind of funny actually. Not the posters.
it's ironic. It's not funny, but it's ironic.
No, it's funny.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah. Okay, continue the video. I just want Jonathan to realize.
Mm.
Yeah, that's about it. Actually, yeah. We don't need to see the rest of the video.
Yes.
Is there anything else we can react to? Is there any like trade rags videos we can react to?
Okay.
Oh wait, before we go, search up Mario movie Lumali.
Hey, no way.
No, Lumali. L-U.
Lumali? I feel like it was.
That's close enough. That's not close enough. It's L-U-M.
I feel like it's just Luma.
Yes, Lumali. Lumali. But not that one. Just like
it's
search
Luma.
it up.
Really?
Luma Lee.
Luma Lee. Okay, yeah, Luma Lee.
This person's name is Luma Lee.
I did not know that.
I'm gonna call this person Lee from now on.
Yeah. Wait,
Lee is
just
such a
pull
base
up,
name.
Pull up like.
I've never met a Lee, but I imagine if I did, they'd be so base.
I don't know. Pull up one of these videos. The Mario movie, but it's only Lumali.
Yes. Wait.
Lumali being creepy for 34 seconds.
Yeah, do that one. This guy's the most base person I've ever heard in my entire life.
Okay, let's hear. I'm
The
gonna.
second option, maybe the third one after. Bro, why is this guy edited?
He's cute, but he is.
In the same world, it is the same who is called crazy. How long you guys been here?
Guy's so base. He's so base. He said time is an illusion, bro. Bro is so base.
There's no escape. The only hope is the swing home.
Hey, go to the other one. Go back to the results page.
Bro, what is this?
What is this?
Oh,
What is
Cal's
this?
Plan.
What is this?
Yes,
No,
I've watched this.
no.
It's so good. It's so good.
No way.
Oh, okay, wait. Go to the one. The Mario movie, but it's only
Cal's Plan.
Fresh meat for the ground.
Grinder.
There's no escape.
Escape.
The only hope is the swing home.
Death.
All crazy. Or is it? Because everything's over now. And all that's left is you and the infinite void.
Base.
Kind of makes you want to play saxophone.
Based. We're gonna probably stop this music before we get canceled for the copyright issue. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Lumali is the best character in that entire movie. Everything he said was based. Like in an insane world, the sane are called crazy, and the crazy are called sane.
He's right.
He's
It's
actually
the other way around, I think. if the sane are called insane and the insane are called sane, then it's an insane world. But it's not necessarily the case that in an insane world, because like not all insane worlds are the same type of insane.
Bruh.
So you don't agree with Emily Dickinson then, do you? Because that's what Emily Dickinson said, and Emily Dickinson's supposed to be like cracked or something.
Poets are trash. I'm sorry. They're not based.
I'm inclined to agree, but I'm not going to, because if I become a poet someday, someone's gonna clip me on this.
I see.
I feel like my life path will eventually lead me to poetry.
I'm not gonna get to poetry, guys.
Yeah,
It's
I
never
know.
gonna happen.
I know.
I'm too cracked for that.
Yeah, I know.
How dare you? Poetry school.
Poetry is interesting, but it does not require crackness, dude.
That is not true at all. What are you talking about?
You have to be cracked. People can just write the most random things and it becomes
And
poetry.
they can call it poetry, but it's not good.
Yeah.
They're a good poet.
But then people think it's good because they're considered cracked.
No.
What?
I'm correct. Anyways, topic for next
Like, I can write
podcast.
random numbers down and say I'm a mathematician, but
Ooh.
no one cares.
Oh shoot! Shots fired.
I'm not wrong.
That's different
That's-
because
that was that different.
because in math there's a rigorous process for determining what's correct and what's incorrect.
Okay.
Whereas in poetry, there's no right or wrong. You can
Yeah,
literally
but-
put down random words
but
and you can
the
call
thing
that
is,
poetry.
The people who tell it's right and wrong are the consumers. And so if it's just trash, no one buys it and then no one knows you.
Well, no one buys poetry anyways. Poets are broke.
That's not true. There are some good poets that do make money
How?
after they die.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Must be nice being cracked. How does it feel to get good scores in your exams?
I think because I haven't really gotten bad exams, it feels normal. Or bad scores, it feels normal.
Okay, guys, it's been nice. It's been nice going to this school. It hasn't actually, but
No, it has been.
I'm almost done actually.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no point in quitting now. I mean, unless I fail all my classes, I have to retake another semester. That'd be fun.
No, don't say that. Don't manifest that. It's not gonna happen.
That's what I used to say.
It's not gonna happen.
You know, I used to think that like if you put in a certain amount of work, it leads to success. What I've learned is that if you put in a certain amount of work, you could still fail, but you become a better person in the process, which I appreciate. That's true. As well.
Yeah.
But I like to tell myself that. I actually do think I've become better. I've been more efficient. I've learned like what I'm good at and what I'm not good at.
Yeah.
So I've actually improved like drastically since I got here, but not in the subjects I'm studying.
That's only part of the equation.
Yeah. No, but I get more work done in the same amount of time than I used to.
Nice. He's cracked.
Yeah, like I read a book a week now.
Dang.
Still go to the gym sometimes. Once in a
Dang.
while.
He's cracked. He's popping off, guys. It's over.
Yeah.
The rest of us can't keep up. We lost. That's actually
You probably
over.
could keep up if you tried.
But do I want to? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah,
is this
well,
the end?
I think this is the end because I'm starting to ramble now. We don't have any more videos to react to.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think this was good. Stop doing this.
Life lesson.
Go ahead. What's the life lesson?
Oh, I have to come up with a life
You
lesson?
just said life lesson. You grabbed the microphone and made a dramatic moment. So now you have to do it.
Oh.
That's how it works.
Think before you speak.
Wow. If only you did that.
If only I did that.
Yeah.
My life would actually be marginally improved if I did that.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Actually, no, it wouldn't. That's topic for next podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you all. You are all.
Continue. You're the host.
Oh yeah, I guess I was the host. You guys are great. You guys are doing great. I'm sure. I shouldn't say. No.
Are you sure that they're doing great? How do you know they're doing great? You're assuming. How do you know they're doing great? They could be not doing great right now.
What I meant is like you may be suffering, but I think you're trying your best, and that's what
You
matters.
don't know that.
You're trying. I don't know that either. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Wow.
Peace.